Send it to me. Just send it. As a matter of fact, send 2. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye, welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. Thank you so much and welcome back besties. Today I have 10 fragrances to share with you. These are all going to be perfect for spring. And you can even rock them into summer. You know what I say over here, spray what you want, when you want, and definitely spray as much of it as you want. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous darling. So if that sounds like something that you'd be into or you might want to become a part of, stop what you're doing. Drop me your scent of the day. I want to know what you're rocking. I love when you guys share what you're rocking. So right now, drop your scent of the day. And of course, if this seems like your vibe or your zhush, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button, but don't stop there. Turn on your post notification bells. That way you are alerted every single time there is a new video on this channel. And if you really want to become a bestie, which I really hope you do, come over, slide in the DM, introduce yourself, and say hi on Instagram. You guys on Instagram, we have so much fun. I am leaving like real messages, okay? Like we are having real conversations over there. So come over, say hi, you will not be disappointed. Let's jump into this video right now. Coming in no particular order, I'm just gonna grab and go. You guys, I have spoke about just about all of these fragrances before, but they are really, really beautiful. And hence, I'm trying to bring on the spring vibes. I mean, spring is just about sprung. Although the weather here, it's been really cold. Really, really cold. So I'm kind of faking it right now because even right now the sun is trying to peek through, but it's kind of cold. I hope everybody is doing well. Girl, guy, I appreciate you being here. You know, I love you like cooked food. If this is your first time, like I said, if you like it, consider hitting the subscribe button. We're jumping in with Electric Cherry, okay? I picked this up recently. This year, you knew it came out. You guys, I do have a story. I shared this story in the vlog, but the vlog hasn't made it out. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, but the vlog has not made it to the scene yet. So I am sharing this. Now, when I first picked up this fragrance, I knew it was Tom Ford. If you're new here, I'm an absolute Tom Ford fan. So I loved it, but I loved Cherry Smoke more. This one I picked up and I was like, you know what? It's good, but it's kind of like hard candy. It was a little bit different for me, but I went to Florida. We were going to Universal Studios, and so I wanted to wear something. I brought this fragrance with me, a decant, a sample, and I sprayed it. And in Florida, it was like 80, 90. It was so hot, and it was kind of humid, but at the same time, this fragrance, it delivered in that type of weather. So that's why I said this to me was going to be more of a spring, summer, warmer type fragrance. Now, I found out that it lasts, it projected, it had a great sillage, it was upbeat, it was fun, it was playful, but at the same time, it was sexy. A few of the notes, you guys, it's got cherry, ginger, jasmine, it's got some pink pepper, some musk. This is a beautiful fragrance. So that is now that I had time to play with it, I had time, oh my gosh, I had time to wear it. It's really good. Now I'm gonna say this too. It's different for me because this is not something that I would typically go for. So I am super excited to rock this spring. This is of course the first spring that I had. You know, this was a 2023 release, but it is really good. So if you're looking for something and we kind of have the same type of scent profile, I would say give this a chance. Give this a chance, start with a sample. It is very, very pricey. I believe that Scents Gift might have samples. So if they do, and I can find them, check the description box. I'm definitely going to link them for you below. But this right here, Electric Cherry, is going to rock this spring and summer. I move on. I haven't spoke about this one in a minute, and it's kind of like either you like it or you don't. I really, really liked it. Like I said, at the time that I purchased it, my life was a little bit different. I would go into the office here and there. Like I said, we would do church a lot of meetings and different stuff like that. So it really went really well for that. But that's not to say that I don't love it now. I do love it, but my life has since changed. So I'm not reaching for it as often, but it is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and that is Gucci Bloom. I love this fragrance. I love the simplicity of the bottle. I told you guys that when I first got it. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a rose fragrance. However, I will say it is not an old, stuffy rose, but at the same time, it's not like a sexy modern rose either. It's more, I would just say like contemporary in a sense, not really old, not stuffy, not like some would say. I don't want to be offensive, but it's just not like, it's not that kind of rose, but it is a beautiful rose. It's a white floral. It's kind of powdery. It's got honeysuckle, jasmine bud. It's just like an easy reach fragrance but it's so good. Oh my God. And something about it is a tad bit sexy. Don't ask me what. I don't know. But something about this to me is a tad bit sexy. Now, I would rock this today because just spraying it right now brought back so many memories. It makes me feel classy, sophisticated. It makes me feel like a little bougie. You know what I mean? It just gives off those vibes. It is Gucci Delena, and we love that too. It just has a feel that it gives me, and I love fragrances that can make me feel some type of way and transport me. And when they do that, I'm like, okay, you're delivering. Now, this did give me a great longevity. For me, about 8 hours, I would tell you the truth. I spray heavy, I spray my clothes, and I'm never disappointed when I reach for this. They did have a few other Gucci's that came out, and I've heard you guys ask me about them. I have smelled them, and a lot of them have been really, really nice. I typically will explore those and experience those in vlogs. So I'll go to the department store. Like I said, every fragrance that's new, I'm not going to buy, especially if I don't love it, but I will give you my thoughts and opinion on it. And I will keep in mind that like everybody likes different things. So if it's mass appealing or crowd pleasing, I will say that. This right here, I do feel you should really like Rose, but it is a beautiful fragrance, and I love it. It's so good. God, I haven't reached for that in a while. But you know what? The bottle is halfway gone because when I got it, I rocked it. Okay, I move on. Now this one is youthful. It's playful. This can be mixed with anything. I haven't mixed it with all my fragrances, but every fragrance that I have went to reach this or to mix this with, girl, can you talk? It has delivered. It has been really nice, really pretty. This is another one. I'm just in that stage in my life right now, where it's playful, it's youthful, it's upbeat, it's vibrant, it's fun. What else would you say? It's just to feel good. You know, it's those fragrances that you can spray and they can uplift your mood. And I've heard so many things about this fragrance, but I always encourage you all to try fragrances for yourself, because while I'm sharing my experience, my thoughts, my opinions, it's just that. It's my thoughts, it's my experience, it's my opinion. But you might find something different. Now, I heard everybody talk about this fragrance, and some said, you know, oh, it's you know, it's like a skin scent, or oh, it's like a Bath and Body Works, or oh, it's like a Victoria's Secret's body spray. And it is. I will give you that. It kind of sort of is. But at the same time, I love it. I'm on my second bottle, and if I run out, I'm going to get a third one. And that is Eden Juicy Apple 01. I love this fragrance. It can be mixed with anything. It has a very playful, youthful vibe to it. It's fruity, it's apple, it's black currant, it's got wild berry, jasmine, May rose, it's got musk, it's got amber. It's a beautiful fragrance. You guys, I'm spraying everything on. I told you those days are over. We're spraying everything on. See, this would go so well with so many of your fragrances. If you're looking for something lighter, more vibrant, you're always asking me, what's sexy? This can go day or night, evening, day, night. It can fit the bill. This right here, I cannot say enough. I cannot say enough good stuff about Eden Juicy Apple 01. I absolutely, hands down, 100%, wholeheartedly love this fragrance. And I will be picking up a third bottle as soon as the next Sephora sale happens. I move on. Now, a beautiful one. We have weddings coming up. We've got Mother's Day coming up. We've got a lot of different things coming up. In the Chanel realm of fragrances, I wanted to talk about something from the Les Exclusive line that I rarely talk about, but it's a beautiful fragrance for an easy reach for a wedding day scent. I know tons of my friends have gotten married in this fragrance, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and it is called Gardenia. It is from the Les Exclusive line. It has tuberose in it. It's got orange blossom, jasmine. It's woody down in the base. It's beautiful. It does last. Believe it or not, it does have a great longevity. I would say at least 6 or 7 hours. Like I said, for me, you guys, I really do spray heavy. I'm gonna go a step further. Tip moment. Boop. Tip coming in. When you get out of the shower, and I can't stress this enough, and the body is still kind of damp, still kind of, pores open, what have you, go ahead and put on your body creams. Go ahead and put on your body oils and then spray. And then when you get ready and you get dressed, if it's not going to stain, I would say go ahead and hold it about 12, I don't know if this is 12 inches, feet, I don't know. But hold it like back here and spray again and mist everywhere. And that way your fragrances will last. So you have to give fragrances something to hold on to. They cannot perform on dry, I'm not even trying to be funny, ashy, dull, non-moisturized, non-hydrated skin. They just can't thrive like that. If you want to get the best performance from your fragrance, hydrate, moisturize so the fragrance can thrive. I move on. Oh my God, dropping gems in the video. Another one, this one here is A La Rose, and this is by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I picked up the newer size when I did pick this up because I liked it and I loved it, but I have so many Maison Francis Kurkdjians in my collection that I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done buying full-size bottles. So if it doesn't come in this size bottle, I'm not buying it because it's enough already. It's enough. You gotta know when enough is enough. This is a beautiful fragrance. I spoke about this last year, and I told you guys it reminds me of going to a nursery early morning, like 6 a.m. I don't know what nurseries open at 6 a.m. Okay, girl, but guy, go with me. This is the vibe it gives me. So it smells like that, and you're picking it up, and it still has the plastic on it. You can still see the water drippings from it, and then you see the long green stem, like what would you call it? Long green stem roses, and it's pink, and they've got baby brides in them, and you can even smell the green in this particular rose fragrance. This is a very beautiful fragrance. It's modern, it's chic, it's classy, it's what would you say, sophisticated. It's all those things and those vibes that I love. Oftentimes I use the same words, you guys, or same words that mean the same thing, because those are the type of fragrances that I like. If it's not going to be heavy on the sexy, it's got to be heavy on the classy. That's just what I like. This one here has in it damask rose oil. It's got peony. It's got absolute. It's very romantic. It's delicate. It smells like pink rose petals. It's very feminine. It's very girly. Now here's the con. It's not going to give you the best longevity. 4 or 5 hours is all that it's going to give you. That's all it gave me. I don't know what it might give you. 4 or 5 hours top. When I wear this, I will make a little decant and take it with me, or it's so small, I'll just put it in my handbag depending on the size of my bag and take it with me. But I will say it's definitely worth experiencing. Oh my gosh. But I'm going to be honest. If I had to do it all over again, this is the one that's more feminine for her. They do have one for him. It's called A La Rose Home or something like that. Whatever, you know that, H-O, I'll put a picture up. That one smells even better than this. And if I had to do it all over again, I would buy that one over this one. But this one is good. I move on. Especially for those of you that don't like a real heavy fragrance and you want something kind of really feminine, dainty, and girly, that's your girl. Okay, I move on. Sticking with the apple, sticking with the fun, the upbeat. This one is a tad bit more dressier, a little bit more luxurious, not as playful, but still giving the same kind of vibe on a grown-up kind of level. And that is this one here. This is by Clive Christian. This is Crab Apple Blossom. And it is a beautiful bottle. I mean, look at the packaging there. Clive fragrances do exactly what they need to do, okay? They deliver. They make me feel upper echelon. They make me feel bougie. It's Clive Christian, okay? If you know, you know. This one has in it apple blossom bergamot. It's got some driftwood, sandalwood. It's a moderate when it comes to longevity. It's more of a spring, summer type of fragrance, I would say. Definitely, it's going to give you a moderate longevity. It's not going to be beast mode. It's not going to be really heavy in your face. This does mix well with a ton of other fragrances, especially if you have 1872. I mixed the two of these together. It went really well. This one, I do have a 20% off discount code for. Oh, it's good. With So Avant-Garde. So if you want to experience this, they may even have samples because it's pretty pricey. So I would say start with the sample. But this one right here, Crab Apple Blossom by Clive Christian, you can't go wrong. It's perfect for spring, perfect for summer, and it's very unique. I think you might smell a little bit different compared to a lot of the other fragrances. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but those that I have heard talk about it really enjoy it. And I can attest for that. It's really good. I move on. This is another one that you can check So Avant-Garde for 20% off. This is a Cherry Blossom, and this is by Florist London. This is a tad bit different. It has a different type of, fruity, soft note in it. It smells like cherry blossom. If you've ever been to like a museum, or if you've ever been, where they had the cherry blossom trees, and it's like a pink, but it's kind of white. It's kind of like, I don't know what's in here that's kind of like not tart, but it smells just a little bit different than your typical rose fragrance. It has peony in it, rose, bergamot, pink pepper. That's what it is. It's a little bit spicy. I would say it's a soft spicy, and it's kind of fruity. It's very pretty. It's very playful. It's perfect for spring, summer. This is definitely a daytime fragrance. So if you were asking me, Cheraye, where would you wear Cherry Blossom by Florist London 2? I would wear this to brunch. I would wear this to tea. We were gonna go to brunch. I don't know if we're still gonna make it because Girl, guy, you should see how long it's took me to get ready today. But anyways, we were gonna go to brunch, and it was gonna be a rooftop brunch, and then we were gonna go to the Pantages Theater and see The Lion King. So I could reach for something like this. It's that type of event. It's more of a day event. I wouldn't put this in a night category. I definitely wouldn't put this in like a date night. It's not giving those vibes at all, but it's definitely giving like an upbeat spring, summer, daytime festival. You guys are asking me to. Festivals are coming up, concerts in the park, something like this. It's not going to be hot, it's not going to be sticky, it's not going to be syrupy, it's not going to be disturbing the peace, but it is going to be like a soft, spicy, sexy, but at the same time refreshing. If you can follow that, hit the like button. If you can't, it's okay, hit the subscribe button. It really doesn't matter. Over here, we just hit buttons. I move on. Of course, you knew Delena La Rose was gonna be in here. I mean, it's not even a fragrance video if I'm not talking about Delena. Even if I don't have it with me, I somehow managed to talk about Delena. Like, girl, you know, if you locked in, ain't no switching up. I'm not switching it up. I'm locked in, there's no switching it up. I absolutely love it. This is more of a water fragrance. This is spring in a bottle. This is summer in a bottle. This is so beautiful, so classy. It's all the things of Delena. Oh my God, look at my face. I can't control myself. I love Delena, you guys, okay? Love it. I tell you like this, if they come out tomorrow, and I've said this before, with a bubble gum, and it says Delena, I'm gonna have my name on the list. Send it to me. Just send it. As a matter of fact, send two. Send two. That's how I feel about Delena. This is a fresh, floral, sweet type of fragrance. It's very watery. Like I said, it's daytime in my opinion as well. Longevity and sillage is pretty long, a good 8 hours on me. I do spray heavy. I do have the body cream. I do have the shower gel, and I do have the hair mist. All the things that are helping me to get the most out of this fragrance. So yes, for me, I do get a very good longevity, sillage, projection, the whole nine when it comes to this fragrance. I'm gonna be chased down and somebody's gonna be asking me what I'm wearing. Best believe it happens every time, no cap. Lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, peony, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful fragrance. If you ask me out of this whole entire list, Cheraye, I can only get one. I can only try one. If you don't like that tart note of Delena, I would probably say don't. Oh my God, but you missing out. But it's not for everybody. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm biased. It's for me. But out of the whole list, if you were like, Cheraye, which one should I get? I would tell you Delena La Rose. Now, if you're not a Delena girl, and you don't like the tart note, you don't like all the extra, I would tell you to try Eating Juicy Apple 01. That's just where it is for me. That's where I'm at right now. It's very fun, and I love it. Okay, girl, you gotta move on. Oh, gosh. I get so excited talking about Delena. This one here is Rose and Roses by Miss Dior, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why. Everything is pink. The shirt is pink. Oh my God. But this right here is Miss Dior, you guys. This is beautiful. I got this as like a keepsake. Like, it wasn't on my wish list. I wasn't checking for it. It was nothing like that. I went to a Dior pop-up shop last year. Remember, I was late. I couldn't get in, but the girls were nice enough, and I shopped a little bit through the window. They had let me in for a little bit just to see it, but I couldn't really get anything because I was too late. But I did pick this up. I ordered it online. It's bergamot, Italian, mandarin, rose, white musk. It's a pretty girl fragrance. Citrus in the opening. It's kind of bright. It's very girly. It's very sheer. It's moderate. It's perfect for spring and summer. It's perfect for the girl or the woman who doesn't want to do too much. And you just want to feel good. Like I said, dainty, clean aesthetics. I try and paint the picture so you know what type of fragrance you're getting. Like, a lot of times when I hear notes, even when I'm going to buy a fragrance or see a fragrance, or I'm, inquiring, I guess I should say, about a fragrance, I can read the notes. And a lot of notes, I pretty much know what they smell like, but it doesn't do the fragrance justice. Where would I wear it to? What am I going to experience or feel when I wear this fragrance? That's what I try and convey and get across in my videos, because oftentimes rose, Damascus rose, osmanthus, labdanum, carrot seed. What? Is it sexy or not? Does it last or doesn't it? So that's what I like to give you guys. But those are a few of the notes. But this definitely is a pretty girl fragrance. Like right now, oh my God, it's pretty girl. It's happy, it's upbeat, it's fun. I'm not getting much sexy. It's cute. You know what I mean? It's a first date kind of sexy. You're meeting the parents kind of sexy. It's not Tom Ford kind of sexy. It's not, but it's pretty. It's pretty. I move on. And my next fragrance, I dedicated a whole video to this fragrance. I rarely do whole videos to fragrances. If it's new and I catch it on time, it's gonna get its own video. If it's just something that I know I'm gonna be talking about forever and ever, it's gonna get its own video. This fragrance by Chanel, Peri Peri, it got its own fragrance video, and it's been in so many fragrances. I have the body lotion as well. This is spring in a bottle. This is spring in a bottle. This is summer in a bottle. This is pretty girl. I told you all these fragrances kind of have the same vibe. This is classy, clean aesthetic. This is France. This is Paris in a bottle. So go with me. I'll recap that video really quickly. It's early morning. Oh my gosh, girl. It's early. You guys, I get so excited. It's early morning, like a dusk. And you've gotten up and you've spent the night with him. I don't know who him is for you, okay? But you spent the night with him and you've gotten up early. And you couldn't find your clothes. So you grabbed like his big white t-shirt or his big striped shirt and you put it on. And you went and like, I don't know, washed up your face, your makeup, whatever the heck you do in the morning, right? And then he went down and got the paper and he came back up with 2 coffees and maybe a crumpet of some sort or maybe a macaroon, something like that. And the two of you, there were not a lot of words exchanged. It was just the two of you. It was kind of quiet. Maybe there was some like jazz contemporary music playing in the background on a low vibe, nothing too out there. It's very early morning. It's cold. The windows are open. You can see like the sun getting ready to come up. Oh my gosh. And the two of you are just sitting there chilling and nothing needs to be said because everything was already exchanged. That is Peri Peri. That is what I get from it and I absolutely love it. I sleep in this a lot. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. So the third fragrance on the list, if you said, girl, what should I get? This would be the third one. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. You need to experience it for yourself. And like I said, I know I'm speaking in advance. God willing, Mother's Day is approaching. If you have a beautiful woman in your life, if you are your own beautiful woman in your life and you are looking to give someone something, I would highly recommend going on to chanelboutique.com and order this fragrance and the lotion. It is a beautiful gift to gift anyone, especially if they love Chanel. If they don't, I would say start with a sample because you know Chanel's not for everybody. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, I move on. And that is it. If you have made it to this portion of the video, I thank you so much for taking the time to stop by, to watch. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I will be covering spring fragrances. You know what I do, like all spring long, they'll be in different videos. So don't forget to stop by the channel, check it out. If you have any questions that I did not answer, please ensure that you leave your comment down below. Say hi, let me know what you're rocking. I want to hear from you. And if we have not connected over on Instagram, make sure you come over and say hi on Instagram as well. Until next time, beautiful souls, I will see you in the next video. You know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.